The number one challenge we face is pressure. I will advise anybody if you cannot withstand pressure, don't go into rental. It's not for the weak. As an African, I'm a black. If a Ghanaian person comes here, if not for the tongue, you won't know that he's a Ghanaian. You look at our color skin, we are one. So why the need of, if I want to travel to Ghana, I need to get so and so paper before I go into my own brother's country. I see it as a means of us being divided.
And even sometimes I feel caged.
Yes,
I
as
feel
if we are
caged.
being divided. So they just use this thing. No, I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Cameroonian. They use that thing to divide us. So that unity is not in us because of this thing. I think that what these Western countries do to us, the Africans, is that they come to Africa, they steal from us in the name of buying.
And boy Marvel of the East. So I did with a young business person. So let's meet him and get his personal story. Chama, how far now?
Ade,
How you been?
Ade fine.
So what's your name?
Sika,
Sika, where you from?
I'm from Akwa Ibom.
So what's your carry River State now?
Melisha, vibration, means of survival.
Means of survival.
Yes.
So by means of survival, what did they do to survive now?
Currently, are they into rental? Are they into renting of canopies, chairs? Let me just say event management as a whole. That's what we are into.
Okay, that's what. For how long now have you been doing the business?
Um, I think if I'm not mistaken, it should be up to 5 years now.
5 years.
Uh,
So have you ever, since you've been doing the business, have you ever done us out of the states before?
we have gone outside of Port Harcourt.
Okay.
We have gone to Okrika, Calabari, different part of River State we have gone to. But outside of River State, we have not yet. That is because the job has not yet come. Okay, yeah. I have gone to Aba once. Yes, I've gone to Aba once. Yeah, I've gone to Aba once. But if the job comes, even if it's Lagos, wherever it comes, as long as Nigeria is concerned, we go.
I will come back to this particular thing you just said now. Let me just hold it there. I will come back to that thing. So tell us a little bit about your childhood. Growing up to this stage. How was life for you?
Uh, growing up, I would say, while growing up as a child, I see life as a bed of roses. Understand? I just see life like, say, when you grow up, all you just need to do is to wish. As a matter of fact, when I was in primary school, I actually wanted to become a pilot when I was in primary school. But when I got to my secondary school, I think that was my SS1 when we were choosing subjects. Mathematics was always the problem, so I have to switch from there to art because I wanted to be in the science. So I now went to art, and I said, okay, let me be this thing. Let me go for mass comm, which has to do with news.
Yes.
So from there, from mass, I now changed my mind to theater. I don't want to use the word that my life has been full of which I always wish I'm procrastinating.
Okay.
But growing up as a child, that was really good. But to this age, let me say some years back, when I started manning up, when I mean manning up, like
Taking your
taking,
responsibility.
yes, taking my responsibilities. It wasn't easy because then I didn't call. I have to cater for myself. For me to wear shoe, I will have to buy it for myself. Brush, I have to buy for myself. Pay my rent, do everything. So life wasn't really easy at that initial stage, but I give God the glory because now no pain, no glory.
Yes.
It's all in the past now. So I give God the glory.
Yeah. So for someone who is into rental, what are some of the challenges you guys face while doing this business?
The number one challenge we face is pressure. I will advise anybody if you cannot withstand pressure, don't go into rental. It's not for the weak. Pressure in the sense that rental is mostly this thing weekend stuff. That is when people do events.
Yeah.
So sometimes you might have up to like 5 people that you will need to deliver on that day. Or let me say you deliver to this one on Friday. On Saturday you have to deliver, and it might be that all your things, all your goods has gone out. So you have to work all throughout Friday night. As soon as they are done with the event, maybe by 6 or 7, you have to be on ground, pack them. After packing, you move to the next place. And you move to the next place, fix them against that Saturday. So on Sunday, as human being, you will be tired at some point. So after that Saturday, when you will get tired, you say, okay, let me go and rest. And you still have another one to deliver on Sunday. And it might happen that you have like two to deliver on Sunday. So while you are going to deliver this one will be calling you. Hello, where you dey now? Where is my thing? I've not seen my goods. As you are trying to respond, this one will be calling you. So the calls alone, if you are not strong, if you are not strong, so you can faint.
Mm.
So rental, I would say, if you are someone that cannot work under high pressure, don't go.
You know, there is something you said that time, and I said I will get back to you when we get there. So it's all about, you know, when you said you've not gotten job outside the okay, apart from the one you got at Abia State, that if you get from any other part of the Nigeria, you will be happy to deliver and you'll be happy to work. How about if how do you see this idea of having a borderless Africa, an Africa that an African man can travel to? As a Nigerian, what's your view on that issue?
Well, I'm not really into, I don't know if I should say the political space to know about it, why they put those policies of visa to travel.
Yes.
But for me personally, I used to think, as an African, I'm a black, if a Ghanaian person comes here, if not for the tongue, you won't know that he's a Ghanaian. You look at our color skin, we are one. So why the need of, if I want to travel to Ghana, I need to get so and so paper before I go into my own brother's country. I see it as a means of us being divided.
And even sometimes I feel caged.
Yes, as if we are being divided. So they just use this thing. No, I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Cameroonian. They use that thing to divide us. So that unity is not in us because of this thing. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I feel that this, if we could have a borderless situation where I can travel to any, apart from maybe all these terrorist stuffs, maybe they can look for another means to tackle it. But if there is a way they can make us, the Africans, to be as one, I think it would be very, very nice. Because by so doing, if we come as one, we will be able to fight the Western force. I think that what these Western countries do to us, the Africans, is that they come to Africa, they steal from us in the name of buying, or they use us. Because now I'm selling, let me say in Nigeria, we have crude oil. They will come to Nigeria, they will buy our crude oil. For instance, now they buy it at the rate of 15 naira, go back to their states, use this crude oil that they bought at the rate of 15 naira, produce fuel, diesel, kerosene, shelter, and many other things, bring it back, sell it at the rate of 1,000 naira. Is that not this criminality?
That by making us more poorer.
Yes.
Even when we have the resources, but after being used to manufacture so many other things, now we can no longer afford those things that are being.
Exactly. It's like now we are the ones that, okay, it's like now, let me say, for instance, my phone now, and I'm sell my phone for you at the rate of 1,000 naira. And I will later come back. Okay, you take the phone, go and do some touch on it, bring it back, and sell it for me at the rate of 10,000 naira. And me now, I will be struggling to gather the money to buy, thinking that you are doing me more good. So I think if Africa could come together, we unite, we learn how to use our own mineral resources and produce what we want. Like the crude oil, we can use it to produce our own fuel. So if Africa can come together, we unite together, use what Africa is a blessed country.
It's blessed continent, you know. Even one of the things we are facing here as Africans, is that a lot of us here don't even know some of these things. It's just as if we've been blindfolded. You know, it's just as if we are no longer seen. And but this time around, we are telling them that hey, we see it now, we are awake now, and we want to take over. You understand? We want to take over. So
Sorry to interrupt. There is this song that Burna Boy sing, and at the end of the song, a woman said something. Said, "You people have been stealing from us. Don't you think it's over now? These people, they have been stealing from us right from the days of our forefathers. And one thing I'm very sure that they will never allow us. One thing they will never allow us to do is to have that eye opener that we can actually do this on our own. Because by the time we have that eye opener, start doing it on our own, becomes independent, they will no longer be relevant to us anymore.
yes.
And they will not allow us.
They don't want it at all. They don't want it. Because they know if they try it, look at what is happening now. Are you not seeing how we are developing our countries? Are you not seeing the kind of high-rise buildings we are doing now? Are you not seeing most of these things we are doing? We are no longer using those their external, what are they called, developers. We are using our own African developers now. So many people are building nice estates. You know, look around Port Harcourt here. Look at what is happening. A lot of young people, a lot of young entrepreneurs are seeing it as a challenge now to fix their country. And we are calling on, you know, United Africa. So, in conclusion, just in case someone sees this video and the person be like, okay, I want to reach out to this guy. Do you have your personal socials or maybe number you want to give out just for, you know?
Well, since for now I'm managing this place for someone, so it wouldn't be right me giving out my own personal details. So I'm going to give out the company's phone number. If anybody that wants to reach out to us, our company's name is Peribi Rentals. We are located at Ukuru here in Transamadi. Is here in Transamadi. If you are coming from Odili Road, it's just immediately after the market. That is where we are. And if you are coming from Bloma, we are right before the market. So that is where we are. Peribi Rentals for your event, whatsoever you want to do, your birthday, marriage ceremony, burials, everything, whatsoever, anything event, just call on us.
Okay.
They will definitely deliver.
Then what's it? Okay. Do you want to?
Okay, I will give out our company's phone number. This is our company's phone number, not mine personal.
All right,
So
all
the
right, all
phone
right.
number is 081 33 740 315.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
If you've seen this video to this moment, please do well to like,
All right, sir.
subscribe, share the video so it can get to other people. Marvel of the East.